Hello, guys. I hope you are okay and I hope you are fine. This is Tivo once again, your favorite Liverpool fan. Now, the big question is what is happening to Liverpool? No Liverpool fan right now is happy at the moment. Every Liverpool fan understands that right now a whole lot is happening to our club, our beloved club. Now, is Arne Slot shooting Liverpool into crisis? That is the big question because right now we can never tell. I don't really understand what is happening, and it is very very difficult to defend Arne Slot right now. I think one of my last video, I defended Arne Slot, going by the fact that I believe that what he was actually doing was, kind of experimenting some kind of things. But right now, I don't really understand and I don't get it. After the match against Chelsea, I don't really understand again. I don't understand because just make it make sense to me. Your two best midfielders, or will I say your two strongest midfielders, you all of a sudden decide to use the two of them as defenders. How? But you have lots of defenders sitting on the bench. I don't know. See, it's very, very laughable. But just try to connect the whole thing. At least in first half, I think in first half against Chelsea, the goal Chelsea scored was even because of Ryan Gravenberch moved up front. And before that match, I said it here. I said it that if Arne Slot removed that freedom from Ryan Gravenberch, he should sit as number 6 and remain there. He should stop roaming. If that happens, it will be very difficult for any opposition to meet Liverpool centre back. And exactly what happened that resulted to that first goal, that Chelsea's first goal. Anyways, in the first half, I believe Liverpool midfield was very, very strong. This is the reason why I say it's too difficult to defend Arne Slot. Very, very difficult. Aside that first goal, Liverpool's midfield were all over the place. I think in the first half, Liverpool's midfield, marshaled the game. They were ahead of the game. They controlled the game. All of a sudden, okay, we understood that, Conor Bradley is had a yellow card. Why not bring in another defender? Why using one of your strongest? Because, see, as a Liverpool midfielder, you might be technically gifted, but if you don't have the strength of a warrior, you most likely will not succeed. That's the truth. Back then, I know Adam Lallana, I think he was not that strong, but at some point, he understood the assignment and he became very strong, very, very solid. So Liverpool's midfield, the strongest midfielders right now, we know that, McAllister is not that fit. The strongest midfielders in Liverpool, Dominic Szoboszlai and Ryan Gravenberch, he reverted both of them as defenders. Joe Gomez was there. I don't know. I think earlier today I went to check England international call-up squad if I will see Joe Gomez there because why are you saving Joe Gomez? Make it make sense to me. Why are you saving this player? Arne Slot. See, I wouldn't say he's not technically good, but I will tell you for sure right now, he has fired so many Liverpool fans right now into, will I say, doubting if Liverpool can actually win this Premier League because Liverpool right now, it's hard for Liverpool to score from open play. And nearly Liverpool would have gotten in a goal in that first half. Nearly. Liverpool tried. At least they came close. But the moment that second half was in play, bro, it was very difficult. I think Liverpool's match against Crystal Palace, Liverpool could not score from open play except when Federico Chiesa, joined the party and he scored. Federico Chiesa, your best attacking player, was on the bench and full 90 minutes, nothing. He was not seen. It's very, very laughable. But that's why I said defending Arne Slot is very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. I just hope that, this international break, fine, it has happened. Arsenal right now on top of the Premier League. I know that, at some point, Arsenal most likely will fumble. But right now, it looks like Arsenal are the favorite to win the Premier League, but it is too early. But I know that, at some point, Arsenal might most likely, fumble. I don't see Arsenal being that consistent. Unlike, assuming it was Manchester City, I will understand that, most likely it will take the grace for Liverpool, to turn the hands of time. But Arsenal, I believe, anyways, Arsenal most likely will drop point. That's just my own take. But right now, Arne Slot needs to go back to his drawing board. He needs to get some things right. You have defenders on the bench and you decide to use your two strongest midfielders that control the game in the first half to revert them as centre backs. How? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And this is not to, actually wish Liverpool bad, but I am seeing this coming. Just mark it somewhere. Mark it somewhere. Very, very soon, you will get the news that Dominic Szoboszlai pulled his hamstring or something happened, or maybe he's injured, because this boy, overuse is understatement. This boy has played 90 minutes in 13 games back to back, sometimes 3 games in maybe 1 week, back to back. He plays everything, which does not make sense. I think against Chelsea towards the 70th minute, even his pace, everything reduced. Personally, I thought maybe it was simply because of the fact that he got a yellow card for that tackle. But I think this player needs to rest. At least if Arne Slot wants to bring in Florian Wirtz is a very, very good technically gifted player. But in Liverpool needs warrior. Even if you are technically gifted, you need to fight. Someone will tell me football is not all about fighting. Yes, I know. But in Liverpool, especially in the midfield, if you want to win and dominate, you most likely will be very, very strong. You have to fight the moment you lose the ball. The way you press and mark the ball, the moment you lose the ball, tells everything. So this is the reason why, if he wants to play, Dominic Szoboszlai as a number 10, fine, that would be much, much better, in that second half. But he reverted using Dominic Szoboszlai as a right back so that he can actually accommodate Florian Wirtz. I think that alone made the whole match look as if, it was just end to end. If you notice, when Chelsea's attack, it was just, smooth till Liverpool's goal post. If Liverpool attacks, similar situation. So I think Arne Slot right now is beginning to put doubt in so many. Some people are calling him Brendan Rodgers 2.0. I cannot even defend my coach again. I saw some videos, someone saying he most likely will not be getting any trophy this season. And when you see what is happening to Liverpool right now, it's very difficult to actually defend. In as much as, we are just starting the Premier League and the season just started. Liverpool have spent a whole lot of money this summer transfer. In as much as, they sold, but they have invested heavily. And for that, they want to win something. Liverpool wants to win, so that's why they invested so much. So this kind of things does not make sense. It does not make sense. It kills the morale. But I know that, like I said earlier, he most likely will go back to the drawing board. Most likely. Because next match, just imagine Dominic Szoboszlai playing all matches, playing wrong position, playing 90 minutes in 13 games. He will be used against Armenia in the national team for Hungary. I think the next few days will be Tuesday against Portugal for this international break. He also will be used. And he most likely will play from beginning to end because he's the team captain in Hungary. Then coming back to Premier League will be against Manchester United. He most likely will play from beginning to end. Bro, this boy most likely might get injured. I'm just saying my own. Arne Slot needs to do the needful right now. The trust is beginning to shake. Even Liverpool's goal from open play is very, very flimsy. Aside that struggle, Liverpool wouldn't have gotten any goal. It does not make sense at all. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Remember, these are just my own thoughts. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, kindly give us a like, and we are going to love for you to hit that subscribe button. We are Liverpool, and that means more. You will never walk alone. See you next time.